Hello and welcome to another new construction home tour. Today we're going inside model 2651 from KB Homes in Torrey, Castle Rock, Colorado. If you're not familiar with this home, it has 2,651 square feet, hence the name 2651. Has a base price as of the recording of this video of $678,000. It can be customized from 4 to a whopping 7 bedrooms, 2.5 to 4 bathrooms, 2-car garage, and it's a 2-story home. Now, real quick before we jump into the home, my name's Torrey. If you're not familiar, I'm a Denver realtor who does a ton of work in the new construction space, even in Castle Rock, Northeast, Southwest, all those directions. Why do I say that? Why is it benefit you? Because if you're shopping for new construction, I'd love for you to leverage the relationships I have built with all of these builders and their sales reps, doing as much work as I've done with them to try to get the best deal possible for you guys. Can't promise anything over video, of course, but got a pretty good track record. Take a quick look at the home. And by the way, obviously, I don't just do new construction. I do resale as well. My YouTube channel is just dedicated to new construction. Okay. And by the way, if you're not familiar with Castle Rock, if that's like a community you're considering moving into but don't know a ton about it, I have a whole community tour of it. I tell you all the good things that you should know about it, the good and the bad. I'm very brutally honest about all the communities I review on my channel. And then I also give you my favorite coffee shop, restaurant, and fun things to do that you can only do here. Now, stepping in, it is very, very bright, which I like a lot. That's partially due to the lighter floors and the paint and everything like that. But there's also just a lot of windows bringing in the light, which is really nice. You got a bathroom right when you come in, an office, and then the rest of the home. Let's go ahead and start off with the office / flex space here. You can do whatever you want with it, technically. And then you got your half bath. That's really convenient for anybody using the office / flex space. Or if you're just stuck in traffic a lot and you get home, you gotta go to the bathroom. That is helpful too. Trust me, as a realtor who drives a lot, I would know. Now you got this nice little extra living room space over here that I like a lot. It just makes it feel really open. It gives you a nice sitting area for socializing like this. That's not quite the living room / TV area. And you still have room for a dining table. So it's a pretty cool, pretty functional floor plan. And I will say, well, let me keep showing you this. A lot of times when there's like a second living room, this is mainly on older homes, but I see it on some new builds too. If there's a separate living space, it's usually more removed from the home. So if you're using that space, you won't be able to really communicate. If you're hosting enough people there, you may not be able to hang out and talk with people in the kitchen. But this is really flows really, really well, connects it, but also separates enough where you can tell it's its own separate space. So I like that a lot. I think it's a really nice use of the floor plan and square footage. I wouldn't like it as much if it didn't have its own dining room table spot here, but the fact that you don't have to use that for your dining room table, you can still have it here, makes me like that space way more. And then you got your mudroom and garage access over here. We're not going to go into the garage, but just imagine a basic 2-car garage because they're using it as storage. But you have a mudroom space, so if you're coming in with snow or muddy shoes or dirty, just boom, take them off right there and you're good to go. This would be your pantry. Stepping in, this is how you enter in from the garage. Patio being right off the kitchen. Very, very nice. And then the basement is a walkout on this one. Not all this model home you can get without a walkout because not all lots are walkout lots. But I'll show you, we'll be showing you that in a second. This is probably I really like this floor plan a lot. All right, we're going to go upstairs, but before we do that, we're going to go into the basement. It's unfinished, so we're not going to spend a ton of time down here. But I want to get you guys a quick look at it. By the way, I get asked a lot about my favorite, what's worth spending money on in the design studio, if your builder has one, or if you are using a design studio. So I put together a list of my opinion on the 5 best and worst items to spend money on in a design studio, to make sure you not only get the best lifestyle out of your home, the best use out of your upgrades, but also when you go to sell the property, that you're able to sell it for as much money and profit as much as you can. I definitely have some strong thoughts and feelings from all my work with new builds. That's available absolutely for free in my YouTube description. Feel free to take it and run with it. Stepping here, I'm gonna boom, land right at the top of the stairs. Do a bit of a 360 here. You got your loft, bathroom right off of it, guest bedrooms. All right. Now, the one thing I will say I don't super love here, as much as I do love this floor plan, is the primary is right off of the loft. It's unlikely, but if you have guests or kids using this as a play space, it'll be a little loud to have right off the primary bedroom. But small detail, probably not that big of a deal. Love having the bathroom right off the loft. It's probably more the paint, or sorry, the paint, but the colors than it is the home. This house gives me major like beach house vibes. Probably just the light floors and the bright paint and the color choices and schemes. But overall, it gives me beach house feelings. Laundry room. All right, guys, grand finale. Primary bedroom. Let's rock and roll. If you love the idea of a decked out the primary bathroom, then you are going to love that design studio cheat sheet I made, because congratulations, the primary bathroom is the second best area in the house to splurge a little bit of extra money on. If you want to know what the first one is, you got to go download that ebook. It's free. Well, guys, this is wrapping up the tour. Hope you guys found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Once again, my name is Torrey Drake. I make these videos because I like making them, but I also would love the opportunity to see if it makes sense for us to consider working together, whether doing new construction or resale. Happy to help with both. If you're not sure, if you're just overwhelmed and don't even know how this process works, but you're just like, I just like looking at pretty homes, that's why I'm on this YouTube channel. Well, then that's great. But I'd also be happy to help, give you some clarity on the process. Talk about how the pricing works with new builds, because it changes 4 times from start to close. Happy to help you just get a good grasp on the process, talk about the pros and cons of different builders, different communities, using their lender versus your own. Happy to have all those conversations and give you guys a ton of clarity on what it makes sense for you to do or not do. My contact information is in the YouTube description. Feel free to reach out. Consider giving me a follow or check out on Instagram, just at Torrey Drake. Relatively active on there. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on. Oh yeah, and if you like the video, please do consider hitting like and subscribe. It means a lot. It's a cheesy ask, but boy, oh boy, is it super helpful, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.